Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Thursday, the 8th of November 2018. This is a weekly analysis video where I go over every pair I'm trading on both the daily charts, high probability, and the mod MACD methods. It's going to be a longer video because we go through every pair. I do apologise, I haven't done any videos for a week or so. It's just that I'm currently travelling. I'm currently in Brisbane, Australia, and tomorrow I head up to Cairns, North Queensland. So it's hard to do the daily videos, but we'll rip through this. It's a Thursday late in the week. Let's go to the daily charts. We'll start with the high probability daily charts. This is my profile. As usual, any chart that's extended, that means there's an open trade. Ones that are tucked in, no trade. So there's a few on this, so let's go through them. USD Japanese yen in a buy back here, went against me, now gone up. I've closed part of that trade. I write my notes on the right hand side. You can always pause the video and have a look at the notes. They're in chronological order from the top down. So I've closed part of that trade, moved my stop up. The stop is a red dotted line. Buy trades are normally signified by the cross of two blue lines like here. As you can see, it's going up nicely. Got bearish JAGfx RD and MACD through the zero level, hence I've probably closed. That's probably the reason I closed it. You can read the notes there, what some of the reasons behind it. Euro pound, nothing doing here. It's heading down. Probably looking for buys now. Now what I do is normally start looking to draw trend lines for possible divergence. So here we've got a lower low on price, as you can see here, close enough, and potentially, not yet, has to be confirmed, but potentially, once we get this going, potentially setting up for a bullish divergence, because at this stage the MACD hasn't got a lower low. So we need confirmation, obviously, then we'll look to buy. So it's Euro pound, but nothing happening at the moment. Pound Japanese yen, I probably wish I took that buy. There's a buy signal here. I didn't take it. Actually on this one here, I didn't take it because the price is already at the 240 LMA. Just not worth the risk. Now we're at this previous high. If it holds, you could look for a possible change of trend to the downside, but we'll see if that holds. No trades. New Zealand Swiss franc. Nothing doing. I took a sell back here, these grey lines, took another sell there, closed out. So MACD's been above the zero level for a long time, possibly looking for another sell trade. Could be a while coming though. Nothing at the moment. USD CAD in a sell trade here. There's my stop. Not going very far at all. With a higher risk trade, you can see my notes there, but it's still in sell mode. Euro CAD. Nothing really happening at the moment. Price is close to the MAs, just a little bit ugly, and the MACD is close to zero level, so nothing happening. Oz USD in a buy back here, came close to touch my stop down here, didn't do it, went up nicely. Now we start to get bearish JAGfx RD, and I've closed out part of my trade, half of it. You can read my notes, and my stop's now above the point of entry, so it's looking alright. The MACD is still heading up. Euro Swiss, nothing doing. Prices amongst the MAs at the moment. MACD is pretty flat also. New Zealand Japanese yen in a buy back here. There's sort of a second buy signal here. I didn't take it though. I was already in. Came down close to my stop, which would have been below this level here. Now it's gone up nicely, and I've already started closing out my stop. I'll probably look at, if I get a red dot on the MACD platinum, I'll start looking at moving my stop, tightening it right up. But at the moment, good trade, plenty of profit there. That's the New Zealand Japanese yen. USD Swiss franc. I took a sell. Might have been back here. Could have been, yeah. I stopped out on one anyway, and I'm pretty sure it was this one. This one here. I should probably draw a grey line on it, so I just like to know what's happening. It was stopped out, so I was looking for a re-entry. There was one on this level here. I just didn't like the setup because I drew a trend line. didn't break the trend line. Yesterday broke the trend line, spiked down, went straight back up. Now it's just hovering around the trend line. I'm still looking for potential sell here for a re-entry. We've got good divergence there, regular bearish divergence, high on price, and a lower high on the MACD platinum. So there is divergence there. I could probably take a sell there, but with the US interest rates news tomorrow, I might just hang on for a little bit. Pound USD, not many trades at the moment. Next trade I'll possibly look for is a sell. Just draw my trend lines in already, looking for possible bearish divergence, but nothing happening at the moment. Euro USD in a buy back here, spiked up yesterday but then pulled back today. Not really setting the world on fire. Again, you can read my notes. There is regular bullish divergence there. Nice support level, the aqua blue line, and my stop's below that at the moment. So wait and see what happens there. Euro Oz, yeah, price heading down in nothing at the moment. Looking for buy trades next to the upside. Euro Yen in a buy trade in here. I've stopped out in the original one. You can see my notes down here. This one's looking alright, heading up nicely at the 240 LMA now. Looks like it was stalling a bit, but it's sort of picked up a bit of grunt today and heading up nicely today. Tomorrow I might just have a look and possibly consider closing partial out, moving the stop up close to the entry. But looking alright at the moment. Let's move along. Pound Swiss in nothing at the moment. Potential sell maybe setting up here. Across there, higher highs on price. I probably should have done all this previously, but and lower highs on the MACD platinum. But like any divergence, it has to be confirmed, so we have to see some sort of confirmation, which we haven't got as yet. CAD Yen in a buy here, going up nicely, and still valid signal in small profit at the moment. AusCAD in nothing. Next trade I'll be looking for is a possible sell. Price is getting to 240 LMA at the moment, but not much happening. Just wait and see. Oz Swiss, nothing doing at the moment. Possible my first sell trade was closed, so that was on this grey vertical line, and you can see the MACD is still well above the zero level, so possibly looking for a new sell signal next. So there we go, nothing doing at the moment. Oz Japanese Yen, it's heading up. I think the Aussie's just gone to tear away at the moment, so not many trades there. Swiss franc Japanese Yen, I'm going to sell back here still. You can see my events here, so I'm going to sell back here. Already closed part of that, and the stop's in place for the sell there. Price has gone up today, or in the last few days, so there's a buy taken here. Now we've got bearish JAGfx RD, prices through the MACD through the zero level, so tomorrow I might look at protecting this buy trade a little bit more, maybe closing out, might close out half and bring my stop up to above the entry level. I might do that in the morning just to protect, so lock in both profit from both sides. Euro New Zealand falling quickly, but I'm not in any trades, which is a bit of a shame. CAD Swiss in a sell the last couple of weeks. It's just meandering sideways. It's going nowhere fast. There's my entry level here. There was the potential, got a blue dot on my MACD platinum just below the zero level. Now we've got another red dot. It just doesn't know it's going sideways, so I'm quite happy just sitting that for the moment. New Zealand USD went up nicely, wasn't on it. Now at the 240 LMA. So next trade I'll be looking at is a possible sell, but nothing for me at the moment. Pound Oz in a buy here, went up a little bit, it's come down, just now it's dropped down below my entry level. There's stop in place there. Again, you can read my notes as to my thinking on the trade. Pound CAD, nothing doing at the moment. This could be a possible double top here, possibly. It's a bit sketchy, but price seems to be stalling a bit, and it is at the 240 LMA. So there's a bit of confluence there between price, you know, like the same sort of price level, and the 240 LMA. We've got bearish JAGfx RD, so possibly looking for a sell trade for a MACD to roll over and come down. But we just have to be patient on these daily charts. Alright, pound New Zealand in a sell back here. I've already closed half of it. The stop's up here for that sell. The buy trade here, I was pretty confident of that buy trade. Nice big bullish candle after a big bearish candle, but didn't last long. And it's heading down, and it's just hovering above my stop on that buy at the moment, which is not good. The MACD is a long way below the zero level, so if I do get stopped out, start drawing trend lines, look for a re-entry, etc. But the sell's still in play. I could bring down this stop here down to across these highs here, just to give myself a bit more protection, a bit more profit, to offset the loss I'm probably going to take on that buy trade. New Zealand CAD in a buy back here, it's gone up, then pull back, then gone back up again. I'm now closed part of it, I think I've closed 2/3 of it, and I've got a stop in place just above the point of entry, so it's looking alright. Oz New Zealand in nothing on this trade, I'm just drawing trend lines in, looking for some possible divergence there, bullish divergence. So green trend lines are drawing in. Alright, so that's it for the high probability charts. So I'll just switch over to the mod MACD profile. You see it. In the meantime, we'll have a quick look at the high probability. This is what I'm trading all the high probability on the moment. It's a demo Forex Pro, FX Pro account. You can see all the stats in here. You can pause this video and look at all this. This is the current sort of trades I've got open. It just gives you a bit of information. Have a quick look at the trades, the actual open trades themselves. At the moment, I start with 10,000 in this account. We're at 9,998. So $1.10 down on the account, and that's been a couple of months. So we're not really going anywhere fast. Here's the open trades here. Nothing to get too excited about, but it's still going alright. Not losing money, that's the main thing. Have a quick look at the news before we go into the mod MACD. It's late in the week, it's Thursday already. We've already had a bit of action, all the daylight savings shift coming in. On Tuesday we had the Aussie interest rate news. Didn't change, so that's all good. Then we've got the midterms out of the US, and things have changed a little bit in the US. Not sure what they call it, House of Reps or something. The other party's got control. We had unemployment rates and New Zealand interest rates, no change there. So we've gone through a bit of news already. Probably the big one is the FOMC statement, or the federal funds rate, which is basically the United States interest rates. That's later tonight for me. That's not expecting any change, but that could move the market a bit, so just be careful of that. That's tonight, and tomorrow there's a bit of news out of the UK and a bit of late stuff out of the US, but that's the big one, the federal funds rate, which is the US, United States interest rates. Keep your eye on that, especially for you day traders. Alright, we're on the mod MACD, the mod MACD daily. This is the bonus system out of the basics book. And just a quick look at this, I think every pair's got a trade on. So it's just about always in the market, this sort of trading, so every pair's got a trade on. So let's rip through them. We know the rules. We need to meet certain criteria. It's a mechanical system. Just take the trade. USD Japanese yen in a buy. You can read about it. There's the buy, intersection of the blue lines. Fast MACD's above the zero level. Standard MACD's heading up. You've got a green dot here. We're above the 25 SMA. Looking good. Pound yen in a buy trade. Here, going up. USD CAD in a buy trade back here. You can read my notes. I've already closed 1/3, stop in place. Fast MACD's getting close to zero level. Standard MACD's turning over. May close another third of this tonight. I'll let you know, because in my Facebook group, etc., because of the USD news tonight. Euro CAD in a buy only a couple of days ago, not going anywhere fast, but still valid buy signal. Aussie USD in a buy, higher risk trade, you can see that, trading towards the 240 LMA. So generally I look, if I'm trading these sort of trades, I tend to look to take the price up to the 240 LMA or I start managing my trade. Euro Swiss in a buy a few days ago. This is a pair that can go sideways, which it is at the moment. New Zealand Japanese yen, this is a nice one. Look, the buy back here, the high risk, went banging through the 240 LMA. I think I've already closed out one, and stops in place down here. Hopefully it'll keep on heading up and I'll be able to lock in more profit as it goes up. New Zealand USD Swiss franc. And a buy back here, manned up. You can see divergence there. Look at that, higher highs on price, same as the high probability, and lower highs on the fast MACD there. That black line is parity, 1.00000. So it hangs around that line, that is parity. So that I've closed, I think 2/3, and stops above my entry level. I'll even take it up high, but I'll just wait and see how it goes. Pound USD in a buy, going nowhere real fast, higher risk trade as you can see. Euro USD in a sell back here, already closed out 2/3 of it, got a stop in place below the entry level. Fast MACD is very close to crossing the zero level, so I might be reversing anyway tomorrow. Euro Aussie and a sell back here, going nicely. I think I closed one when it got to the 240 LMA and it broke through that nicely, heading down still. So that's a good trade, still got 2/3 of that trade on. Euro Yen in a buy, bit of a high risk trade. The price was just about at the 240 LMA. Took it, hopefully it'll push through it, but at the moment she's still looking alright. Pound Swiss in a buy. Yeah, I didn't like this one because the price was right on the 240 LMA when I took it. Managed to break through, but it's not going up there with any great sort of gusto, but it's still heading up. CAD Japanese yen and a buy here. It's going up nicely, just above the point of entry, so it's slowly making itself up. Let's keep on trucking. Aussie CAD in a buy. I think I already closed. Then buy here, already closed part of it. Now we're getting close to 240 LMA. Tomorrow I might look at closing another third of that trade, but it's in good profit. And my stops just, I thought my microphone just dropped. Stand by, it should work alright. Alright, sorry about that. Just a slight interruption on the microphone. Oz Swiss in a buy back here. I already closed one. And I've got to near the 240 LMA. Now it's burst through that, which is good. So hopefully I'll hold on for a little bit longer there. Oz Yen, same deal. Took a buy. Look, I didn't really like this one. It's a big candle where I took the buy. Close to 240 LMA. Burst through nicely and heading up nicely now. I might start looking at reducing risk on that tomorrow by closing a third. Swiss Japanese yen, took a buy. I made a note, I think this is from this morning. MA, look at 240 LMA, it's going sideways, and the 25 SMA is now starting to flatten out also. Still a valid buy signal, just above the entry level. Euro New Zealand, took a sell back here, I've already closed out 1/3 I think when it got near, probably close to the 240 LMA. It was a high risk trade, so it's gone dropped nicely and looking pretty good on that. CAD Swiss, took a buy back here, went up and fast MACD's close to crossing the zero level a few times, but it hasn't. I've already closed out 2/3, stops up above the entry level, just going sideways, so quite happy to stay in that for now. New Zealand, took a buy. This morning I closed out 1/3 of that as prices at the 240 LMA. There's a good example of took a buy, price gone up, hit the 240 LMA, it's a higher risk trade, put a stop in place, just give myself some protection, take some profit and reduce risk. That's looking alright. Pound Aussie, going to sell back here, come down to 240 LMA, would have closed, possibly, oh, looks like I've closed 2/3 of it. Now starting to go down again. Stop up here. Pound trades, starting to get a little bit easier to trade, but still not the perfect. Pound CAD, took a buy, high risk trade in that 240 LMA, price is at it now. So I'll just wait and see, hopefully it'll break through. Pound New Zealand, sell back here. Pretty sure closed 2/3 already. Now price is dropping down nicely again. Stops up here, I could probably bring my stop down a bit closer. New Zealand CAD, took a buy back here and I closed 1/3. Stops in place now, going up nicely. Hit the 240 LMA. Now it looks like it's starting to roll over a bit. I might consider taking another 1/3 off the table tomorrow. Oz Kiwi, that's New Zealand. Took a sell back here. Didn't really, it went down a bit and it sort of pulled back up, kept under 25 SMA, dropped down nicely the last couple of days. Now it's having a bit of a push to the upside. I've closed 1/3 already and my stop's up here. I might just look at bringing my stop down tomorrow. That's about it, guys, for the charts. That's all the pairs, so we're pretty active on the Mod MACD and there's quite a few high probability trades open. And again, I apologise for lack of videos. I'd rather do a video every day, but it's just not practical for me. I'm rushing to do the daily updates on the Facebook group and the Telegram group. Trying to keep on top of everything. I'm actually doing a bit of testing while I'm here when I've got a bit of free time. So there's going to be some changes once I get back to Vietnam. Looking like get back about the 20th of November. So all those people that have joined either the Facebook group or subscribed to the YouTube channel, thank you very much for that. It is appreciated. And as usual, if you do like these videos, please either subscribe or hit the like button. And as I said, tomorrow I'm travelling again, and be careful of US interest rates news tonight. Right, chat later. Cheers. Thanks.